Alright guys, I'm going to show you guys my haul for what I bought in May. Now it started off really slow. I only had about two things pre-ordered, or I guess two things that had come in before, I guess a week and a half ago. So most of these were all within a week and a half. I've been to two conventions, went to Movie Trading Company because they had a sale. So that's where most of these came from. But because I was saving up money for both conventions, I don't have some large amount of movies, but I'm going to do the best I can to showcase what I got for you guys anyway. So the first one, we're actually going to start off with the first two that I ordered. Those are going to be the first two I'm going to show you guys. So we have the original Lilo and Stitch in 4K. I remember watching these movies as a kid. This copy is only the first movie, but there was a series and three movies. I remember just watching this franchise as a kid. So it's really cool to see the original in 4K. Sort of have a physical copy for something that is attached to a lot of childhood memories. I have seen the new one, and I'm not going to say anything about it in this video because I want to review it and upload that to this channel. So I'm not going to say anything else about it, just that I've seen it. So we're going to put that there. And then this is a movie I reviewed earlier on this year, Presents. I did order in 4K. I had pre-ordered it on Amazon, and I don't know how it goes on sale under retail when it's a pre-order, but it did. So I think it was like $16 or $17.99 when I bought it for the 4K copy. So I felt like I got a really good deal. I was just going to get the Blu-ray, but I got a really good deal on the 4K. So the 4K copy sits in my collection now. And I think it's kind of cool. It's sort of that, it just has one of those, it was a nice little movie until it wasn't kind of vibes on the cover. Which I think is kind of cool. So yeah, I did like this movie. I thought it was pretty interesting. I definitely had a lot of thoughts about it. There were a couple of negative things, a lot of positives, but this movie just kind of sat with me for a while after watching it, which I think is what made it so good. So yeah, I really like this one, and I'm glad it's in my collection. And then now we have the Movie Trading Company runs. So this next one, I know absolutely nothing about. We have Adventureland, the unrated copy. It's kind of dirty at the bottom and still got a sticker that won't come off all the way, but this is just what happens when you get used copies. But I know nothing about this, so I'm not going to look it up. I just want to go into this one blind and just sort of see what it's all about. So, yep, I don't have anything else for you guys on this one because I know nothing about it. Now, this next one is one I really want to watch before the summer, which is kind of already here, but I'm going to put a rush on this one. So we have The Black Phone. I don't know why I sort of waited a while to pick up this copy. I wasn't really too interested when I saw the trailer. I don't know why. And I was kind of waiting to buy this on 4K, but I just decided I'm just going to pick up the Blu-ray. I want to see it because I do like Ethan Hawke. Mason Thames, I think is how you pronounce his name. He's going to be in the new How to Train Your Dragon movies, so I really want to see at least one movie he's been in before those movies come out. Plus, it does look interesting the more I watch a trailer for it. I guess my first impressions weren't all that. I didn't have like high expectations or anything, but I do hear good things about it, so I'm going to check it out, and I'm going to try to see this before How to Train Your Dragon comes out. So, there's that. And then this next one is this movie Old. This one I have had an interest in. I don't have high expectations for this one either, but I've heard it's interesting, and I'm going to check it out. I mean, if you watch the trailer, it does catch your attention. So, yeah, I'm going to see what it's all about. This was another one. I kind of wanted to buy the 4K, but for me personally, if I wait around to buy something on 4K, I end up waiting so long. Just buying it on Blu-ray, I'm going to see it a lot sooner, which is why I picked up this copy. So, yeah, I'm going to check that out eventually. And now, I bought this movie, apparently, again. I already had it. Apparently, I just bought it 2-3 months ago. But it doesn't have the slipcover, okay? So this is technically an upgrade, technically speaking. So this is the first time having this copy, and I don't know, wait, I don't know if you can tell, it's kind of like, you know, it's whatever, I don't know how to describe it, but yeah, I already bought it, but you know what, this was not an expensive copy, so whatever. I have it with a slipcover now, so I'll take the win. Plus, I also got the second movie with the slipcover as well, which is pretty nice. So, Yep, now I have, I guess, the franchise. I don't know if they're doing a third. If there's a third, I'll watch it, but I haven't heard anything. So yeah, I got these two movies on Blu-ray now, and they sit in my collection. So we only got a few movies left, but this one I consider a big win, just because it's, from what I hear, extremely hard to find. I got it on DVD because if I waited around for the Blu-ray, I was never gonna get it. So I got 28 weeks later. I got lucky to find 28 days later on Blu-ray, and I got lucky that I found a copy of this movie in any format at all. So yeah, this is really, really cool. I'm glad I found this. This is actually a pretty good price too. I know the DVD is going to be more affordable than the Blu-ray at this point, but finding it at all is still really cool. It's just one of those things where you're looking around the store and you're like, oh yeah, I found this. You know, it's just sort of like a hunter's success. I don't know. But yeah, so I'm really glad I have this now. Definitely going to put a rush on watching this one before 28 years later comes out later this year. So I don't know what they're going to do for a fourth movie, if they do one. I guess it could be 28 centuries later in space in whatever year that would take place. I don't know, guys. I think this next one's probably going to be the last, but you never know. We'll see. And now we got, so this will be the steelbook for this video. There's only one, and I wanted to get more, but there's just one for this video, and still got a sticker on it. But this one I bought at the Frightmare convention. I've told you guys before, Frightmare Collectibles is near the Texas Motor Speedway, and Lloyd, the shop owner, actually runs the convention. So he puts on Frightmare every year in May, usually, and it was a great convention. This is where I bought these next two movies. And it was a great experience. Got some stuff signed, got to meet some celebrities, got to meet new people in line, waiting in various lines, so it was a ton of fun. So this is not a horror movie, even though it's a horror convention, but I found this for a really good price, $13, as you'll see on the front here. But I got Superbad. So this movie I've wanted to get, and to find it on Blu-ray, or I mean a steelbook, for a pretty fair price, I'd say. I thought that was pretty cool. So of course I picked it up. So we're actually going to take this off now. So I've been doing that for the past few videos. And we're going to see together what is on the back. So the J card actually attached to the bottom, that's new. So yeah, let's, I assume they're sticky on it. I'm trying not to see the back before it's too soon. Okay, so there's no sticky on it. It's actually pretty nice. It's nice and smooth. Okay, so let's check out the back. Superbad. Okay, that's kind of neat. I kind of like the sort of concept art style. It looks like a sketch almost. It's kind of cool. It's kind of plain, but it's kind of neat. So yeah, definitely not as cool as the Blade Steelbook, I would say. But this is definitely pretty cool. So yeah, I like this. Pretty happy with it. And then for this next set, let me move this trash over here out of the way. This set was really, really cool. This is a set for movies. I haven't seen any of them, and I really want to. So I don't know if I'm putting a rush just because there are other movies I want to see before the new ones from their director, or the sequels, or the next reboot of these movies come out. Because there's so much movies coming out this year I want to see. So I don't know if I'm putting a rush on this, but I am going to see this. So here we have, what's it called? Quartet of Torment. Hellraiser Quartet of Torment. Yep. So it's really cool. So I really like this set. And I don't know why I can't get the lighting on it right. But you can see, I guess it's supposed to be his brain or his insides. You can see through the holes here. I'm going to try to get an angle where you guys can see it, because if you take it out, just slides out, there is the inside of it. And that's not just it. So here on the back, it's actually a book that comes with it. So it's got all sorts of stuff in there about cast and crew and storyboards, and there's the front, and you got stuff like, so it's just really cool that it comes with it. And then not only do you have this, but it also has another part that comes off. So it's just multiple layers of goodies with this So here's the front of it, and I am in hell, help me. That is on the back of this copy. And that's not it. It also folds out, and it has these quotes on there, but it's not all. It folds out again. So here we have the 4 discs for it. So this is a really neat set. It's really, really cool. I'm glad I have this. I've not seen any of the Hellraiser movies. I believe this set, if I remember correctly, comes with the first 4. And apparently there's a whole lot of them. I show you guys the boxes also in the back, which is kind of cool. I guess it's kind of standard. It's got those chains, but I still think it's cool. So, yeah, this is a really, really neat set to have. I'm trying to put this in correctly. So these are the movies I picked up this month, or last month, I guess, technically. So, yeah, I had a lot of fun in May. Had a couple of conventions. I went to the Dallas Fan Expo this weekend, so that was a lot of fun. There's a lot of good memories made in the month of May. So, got some neat stuff in my collection, made some good memories, and I look forward to what June has to offer. So, thank you guys for watching this video. Keep it digging, and I'll see you guys next time.